The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. We just went.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen.
I just found out my daughter's safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine.
No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet, you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us?
Oh.
Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister?
Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives.
I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet? Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said?
Just mind meld with him.
Hey, what's up? Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist?
That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? You have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
We've actually known, for quite a while now. But I had no idea there were the powers of the dead, of ghosts.
Known? Known about what?
We knew about the existence of somebody to control others. A manipulator.
I'm here too.
That's why execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Zhao. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. About the huge mistake this foolish man made. This mushmouth.
Oh, yeah.
There are some cases in the country right now that are under investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Zhao.
Right. They don't share too much top-secret information with inmates in prison.
There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common.
They do they? Tell us more.
A rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a live TV broadcast. Curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both their crimes were impossible.
Impossible.
The Curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. The rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The special investigation unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition.
But how could that be?
The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
Manipulator, huh?
It's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases.
He has he?
manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. First case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective.
You're trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma. We appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that.
My powers certainly don't work on living creatures.
That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake.
What?
Whoa! You mentioned a mistake 12 hours ago. Could you tell us more about it?
Suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine, I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Dr. Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it. Impossible, I thought.
Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister.
But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of it firsthand.
What's this?
A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. It was being controlled.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister.
What's going on in this document? What am I doing? Oh, I mustn't sign it. Oh. No, I mustn't call them. I mustn't file this document. No! Wait, don't deliver that document! That's when it started. That's when all my fear, despair, and suffering began.
Whoa, fear, despair, and suffering! It's spooky month.
At the time, I didn't even cross my mind that I'd been manipulated. My memory of the event was only hazy at best.
So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Oh.
Signing execution was part of the Justice Minister's job.
The realization.
Yes. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the test. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remember Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. Something like that got out, the nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose. But it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know I shouldn't. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something.
Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen.
And I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it.
If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out.
And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
Ah. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain destiny. What I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different. I don't know if I already used them. Banshee machinations. I don't know if I already used Banshee. There's too many. There's too many.
There's too many. But I never imagined that tonight.
Hello? Controller?
Hello?
There we go.
I would find out where this kind of power came from.
Where it comes from?
Inspector Cabanella. This manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit.
There are many problems with this theory, but it's fine. A spirit?
As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now.
What? What did you say? Jowd, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too.
I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you.
Spirit? Ghost? Gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir.
This is Lynn. I'm at the park.
We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Thistle, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
Looks like your help is needed, Sissel.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Off I go, I guess. To the chicken kitchen! No. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off toward Temsick Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Check of Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Hey, look, they're foreshadowing it. No, they're just
foreshadowing.
They're just turning off the light entirely.
Yeah.
Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Oh, chapter 13. Wow, why was that like 35 minutes, 37 minutes in that office? We're approaching sunrise. Wait, did that just say 1:28 p.m.? Game. 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 Game, please. It is not 1:28 p.m. Why? Okay. Alright. Temstick Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. What? I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. But what did she find? Why is the chef here? Huh? What's he doing here? La la la, let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late. Okay, it's not a delivery. A little late? Sorry, why can you tell that? What? Why do you get the physical properties of something, but yeah, I guess you can't read, so. Anyway, a little late, it's already ice cold.
To his hat. Whoa!
Basketball?
It's just a wedge there.
There's a basketball inside of the globe climber.
We're gonna go up the tree first and just see what's up there. Football. It's a balloon. A love letter. Umbrella.
What is going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. You're getting her attention. Doesn't help at all. Okay, well the umbrella's down there now, so or at least you can spin it again. Go to the seesaw.
Phew, I got this thing spinning pretty fast. I didn't even put much effort into it. This is quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. I can just imagine all the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park. What is going on here?
No.
Anyway,
This
hi.
is the path we have to take to talk to her. What's that? Wait, is that a body in the bushes over there?
Yeah.
Oh, here you are, Sissel.
From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for?
Alright, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible.
Horrible? What is it?
There, in the grass. You'd better see for yourself.
Is that the leaflet guy?
I think that's probably the leaflet guy.
It looks like a dead body.
I nearly died when I saw it. Suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we?
Nope, I suppose not. Yep. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. You there? You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name? My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now and study these tracts with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching. But we are young. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life. But I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back. To rewind time. He died here? That's like 6 hours ago.
That was a long time ago.
So I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it.
Okay, and what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned?
You still don't appear to understand. It is written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great detail.
Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom?
I must dance the leaflet dance. Oh.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense that it happened when the kidnapping happened, I suppose.
I have located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Oh gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. Wait, what?
Oh, that's why she had a core. She died there.
What? What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Mino, the mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. Talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes, yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Was it the... Why do you do this to me, game? Was it the mischief of the gods, or was it a... Or was it a... Revenant's tomfoolery? Yes. Yes. But nah, it couldn't have... No! No! It couldn't have been a... soul hoax? No. No!
Ah.
No, Damon fabrication could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. Ah, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, as I fail to click back again. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? Aha! Look at that. There's another flame besides mine. Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so? Pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related. Maybe I'd better try talking to this person. You can't go back. You must talk.
Yeah.
What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's you?
Oh my god. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it who I think it is?
I don't know. Who do you think it is?
Hey.
Hey.
Cecil!
What? No.
I knew it.
All right. Oh my! It's
Cecil!
What's happening? You look well for being dead.
Did you see what I did? I did it. I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Quilla.
Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead?
I'm glad you asked. After Miss Quilla went out and you left.
This is why they didn't want us coming back.
Yeah. Worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it.
Oh, he got out.
And let me follow Miss Quilla into the big wide world. And then here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it, I barked. You bet I did. I don't want to worry after too. No, Missile. I guess I died. And then when I was unconscious for a little while, when I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla. Crushed under that big scary lump.
Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me.
Miss Camilla! I didn't rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then I can tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right?
Better than probably anybody else could.
I remember what you did for me. How you saved me.
So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death?
You bet I did.
Yep.
There was a chance I thought I saw the core.
I don't know, it looks pretty far.
Switch out my paw towards the core. Oh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Cecil. Go ahead and try it for yourself.
Oh, stretch. I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance?
Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing.
And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside? Right on top of my head.
Well, no, actually.
Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you can, Cecil.
You can't? Then how did you...
I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out the corner of my eye. And it had a core too. Single leaf.
Aim from the tree.
Do you have...
Can Missile displace things?
Can he swap things?
Yeah. I tried reaching out to the leaf.
What in the world?
I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as two things have the same shape, that is.
Swap things with the same shape?
Go ahead and try. Press swap.
That's incredible. And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it? And that's how I became caught up in this, is it?
I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager.
Meager?
Because you see, I saw one more. Football. I happened to notice one more core. There's something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of the tree.
Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that, then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head. But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino. So why didn't you swap them, Missile?
I couldn't. I can stretch out my power a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach it.